Another entity that answered the moment was that kid line. Lafreniere, Chytil, Kakko, left to right. Again, maybe for the third straight game, the strongest Ranger line. What are they doing so well, Steve, and what do you expect from them in that climate on Friday night?
So that's a long list. I think they're playing that well, John. I've rewatched a good portion of the game this morning already and got some more work to do, but I'll tell you what, Kakko's shift at 2:45 in the third period is something to get very excited about. He had the puck 35 seconds in the offensive zone when the Rangers are hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Now get used to that, because when you build that into your game, and I've said this so many times and so few understand this, when you're playing in the National Hockey League, are you able to add elements to your game that'll keep you there? You don't start off, nobody really starts off, even when you're a second overall pick, as first line power play on a good team, first line minutes, playing 22 minutes a night, offensive zone faceoffs only, protected. No, it hasn't been like that for him. It hasn't been like that for him or Lafreniere, or Chytil for that matter, because the team is so gifted offensively up front with star players like Zibanejad and Panarin and now Kaapo for Toronto. So it's Strome, it's thick up there. The point is that Kakko showed me another layer to him, and the line. All of them have been eager, willing, and in first. And that latter part right there is the most important. Are you first? When the puck is to the corner, are you willing to be first? And for these guys, I couldn't be more impressed. I couldn't be happier, but that's the growth you get when you get into the playoffs. The regular season was strong enough to get them in, and now they get to feel these hard minutes, and I think they've responded so well.
All right, speaking of responding last, but the opposite of least, is the Vezina Trophy favorite and the Hart Trophy finalist, Steve, and that's Igor Shesterkin. He rediscovered his mojo in Game 5, but he is going into a house of horrors for Game 6, a place where the Rangers were victimized for 14 goals in 2 games. He allowed 10 goals in a 3-period span. What do you expect mentally from Igor Shesterkin? What, from what we've learned from him so far, gives you confidence for what he could accomplish in Game 6?
The expectations for him are so high. Hart Trophy finalist, Vezina Trophy finalist. Yeah, the bar's high. Now, I think that we have to remind ourselves that the goals against in game number 4 at Pittsburgh, they are 5 that came from ricochets right in front off of his own teammates, or deflections from Pittsburgh right in front where he has 0 time to react. We always talk about that half of a second of clear view the goalie needs to respond with save. And goal number 6 on him was a backdoor wide open on Guentzel. So I just got off the phone with Rick DiPietro, one of the funniest teammates I ever had. And he said to me, he goes, "Valley, game number 4, I don't care if Patrick Waugh, Hasek, and Brodeur combined and had a baby, they wouldn't have made those saves in game 4. So, you get a level of respect from the goalie community, former players like Rick DiPietro. And it's funny because it's easy to critique and pick apart every goal. Now, in saying that, I didn't love goal number 1 last night. I didn't love goal number 3. However, in the third period, 15 scoring chances is what Pittsburgh had in game number 5 at Madison Square Garden. What I do, John, is I look back 3 touches or several seconds, and I want to get a really good view of the full picture of how this sequence started. Now, when you're evaluating a goalie or a defenseman or a forward, you can run through this exercise. There's a link of events. Puck goes to the corner. Does Igor get to the post and take a look and check the front? When the pass is made out to the slot area, does he set his feet after he tracks the pass so that he can make his save? And on response, when the puck is leaving him, is it immediate? Does he go? That's how I look at a sequence. If there is a link broken during that process, in most cases, we see a goal. Now, on these 15 sequences from the third period in game number 5 at Madison Square Garden, I have all yeses across the board. I saw him playing his game, John, and it's a big relief because, you and I and Hank, we watch the game and it's happening fast and it's real time and there's different things that pull us attention-wise at certain points. But being able to watch this third period again and see it in slow motion, this is where I get excited about what he's going to be able to bring in Game 6 at Pittsburgh. I expect this, right? I mean, I tweeted at least, and this is what I believed. I believe you take it one game at a time, but you set your expectations at, we know we can beat Pittsburgh at home. Then it's probably need a steal from Igor, and you get to Game 7, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And, you're just hoping for the best at this point. But I have to say, the most important player on the team in Game 6, it's going to be Igor Shesterkin, and the fans are going to try and get to him. But I feel like from what I saw from the third period of Game 5, he's prepared.